When you have a hectic lifestyle, it's not always possible to get to the gym, and that is where home-based training comes in very handy. And Janez Vermeiren, my good friend, is back with us to talk about his hectic lifestyle and also his approach to home-based training. Janez, welcome back to Expresso.
Thank you for having me again.
Nice to have you. Now, I know you have a hectic lifestyle, but I want to talk specifically about your top travel days. I mean, it was recent, but I would like to know a day in the life of Janez during top travel. What was that like?
Well, top travel, you never know what you're doing, where you're going next. You're just on the move the whole time. So every time you arrive in a place, you're in a new hotel room, new city, new location. So there's no consistency.
Yeah.
And also, we wake up early. We shoot from, say, breakfast is at 7. We leave at 8. We're back at the hotel at, say, 8 o'clock. And you're on the road, moving the whole time, carrying tripods and cameras, and everyone's helping. We're a small team of 3 people. So already the whole day you're moving and doing a lot of exercise. So either way, whether you're doing exercise in the morning or in the afternoon, you've done it throughout the day already. Yeah. But being an exercise freak, I like to get my exercise in nice and early in the morning. So I would usually wake up an hour before everyone. If there was a gym at the hotel, I would go and work out at the gym and do different exercises, whatever. Never doing the same exercises, always turning it, challenging my body, tweaking new stuff, trying new stuff. And if there's no gym, your room's your playground.
And that's a very important point, as you mentioned, you know, to tweak your workouts, because especially in a hectic schedule like that, you need that for your body to be able to respond to the exercise.
And you'll know this from your job as well, is for me, exercise is stress release. It's not only about looking good, but it's about your mind. So, so if you start out what you know is going to be a stressful day, doing exercise, already you're calmer, you're more relaxed, your body's responding to you. So it's important to look around the room, find something to do, whether it's push-ups on the bed or whether you're doing pull-ups against a beam or on a balcony, or whether you're going for a run. I mean, one of the most amazing things for me was every city I went to, I know it off by heart because I went running there, you know.
And that's it, you tend to notice so many more things because of being on the road and running.
Exactly,
that's what I love.
You find new spots that you can film at, you know how to get back to the hotel, you can find your bearings, so it's so important to just get out there and do something.
All right, now let's talk about your diet during your top travel. That must have been hectic as well.
You can tell me more about that because, I mean, we were living in a hotel, so it's difficult to maintain a good diet.
So what do you do?
You're eating hotel food the whole time. After a while, Jeannie and myself realized that our bodies weren't quite responding that well to all the hotel food, so we actually decided we're gonna focus a bit more. And that's where it became very important to have lots of small meals. Eat a lot of proteins during the day, some good carbohydrates, some jungle oats in the morning to get the energy going. Nice to carry meal replacements with you, so that you can take in those proteins, and also they're so easy, you can just mix them with some water.
That's a good option.
What I usually like to do with protein shakes is mix it with pineapple juice, because there are enzymes in pineapple that break down proteins. So it's so easy to do. You can find pineapple juice anywhere. You take your whey protein or your meal replacement with you, mix it up, and you're basically good to go. Again, like diet is everything. You can do as much exercise as you want to. If you're eating bad food, it's gonna count at the end of the day.
As you said, 70% diet.
70% diet, eat your protein, not too many carbohydrates at night, stock up with some good energy food in the morning. It's essential to get those proteins in, and good carbohydrates, good fruits, good berries, antioxidants.
And also very important what you eat in the morning, because you need something that will sustain you, for the most part of the morning.
And to hydrate throughout the day is important too.
That's it, very important. Well, next important thing, the actual exercise. So I think today we'll be focusing on ab exercises that people can do at home. So what I like to do, from a starting point, if you don't have any ab experience, can I say, it's very easy just to get down on the floor and do a basic crunch. And a crunch is very effective. All right, so there we go. You can just put your feet nicely, knees bent at 90 degrees. All right, and when you come up, just lift your shoulder blades off the ground, contracting that stomach muscles, and breathing out on the way up, really focusing on getting or hitting that stomach muscles. And that's it. That's just how you start.
That's a great way to start, because that, I would say, is your beginner exercise. If you do this for a couple of weeks, you build up the strength. And what a lot of people don't realize is that with stomach exercise, it's the most important muscle in your body. Like, it's your core, and everything in your whole body responds to your core. So
essentially, that's the thing holding you up.
Exactly. And also most bodybuilders and most people that are obsessed with their bodies don't like doing core exercises because it doesn't show immediately, and the response to core exercise isn't that immediate. But it's very important. If you want to take it to the next level, for example, one I always like to do in the hotel room, it's quite fun, is to actually, it's called the cycling sit-up, where you're basically pulling one knee in, then pulling towards the other knee. pulling towards the other. Now you're working both sides of your stomach, and you'll see when you start developing a six-pack, it's important to get it aligned, and this is perfect to work both your left and right. And you do 100 of those in the morning, and I promise you, you'll feel it throughout the next couple of days.
But I mean, what's so nice about this kind of stuff is that it's basic. It's basic, but it works. I mean, the fact that you can do it anywhere, such an added benefit.
I mean, people who say to me they don't have time for exercise, I mean, you can do this literally in your lunch break in your office. You can do this as you fall out of bed. You don't even have to get up. You can just drop onto the floor and start doing these things. This and push-ups and bridge and a whole lot of other stuff. It's free. You don't have to get a gym membership for it, and it works probably better than any other exercise out there because it's all body resistance stuff, body weight exercises, which for me is the best kind of exercise because it keeps you athletic.
There we go, some great ab exercises that you can do at home, and join us tomorrow for our final discussion on home-based training, and we'll also be showing you some great exercises for your lower body. So see you there.